guys, it's me, your one and only expert dating coach, Anna Rose, back from KarmaLifestyles.com. And I'm back with yet another video. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things to do before a date. But before we start, please click that cheeky subscribe button and turn on the notifications, as there's going to be so many more videos coming your way. So, you've got a date. How should you prepare for it? Now, before going on your date, it is important to be prepared. Preparation seems like much to do, and one might wonder what sort of preparation you'd have to put in place to ensure a successful date. Well, I'm going to tell you. Here are some of the ways in which you can prepare for the perfect date. Grooming. The first impression you have on your date determines pretty much how the rest of your date goes, and the chances of redemption are slim if you get it wrong. Make sure that you are looking fine, and it's going to play well to your advantage. Your date, hopefully, is going to make an effort in how they look as well. And letting yourself appear a little bit rugged and not in that sexy way is going to put them off. It's also important to prepare in advance for any post-date shenanigans, if you catch my drift. So remember to groom elsewhere. However, it's not a guarantee that there's going to be any post-date antics, and keeping that in mind is also very important. Preparing the date. Now, in case you are the one who is just to plan the date, do not just wing it. Make sure that the details of the date are available to you and that you can actually be able to fix anything that may go wrong. Always have a plan B. It's very smart. Now, this doesn't mean, however, that you absolutely require to plan everything down to the minute detail. I always encourage to be spontaneous, but should not go in a over-erratic and overwhelming sense. The first date determines whether there's going to be any subsequent dates, so effort has to be made to put your very best foot forward and make sure that that date goes smoothly. Every minute detail, like checking the weather, is important, that your date isn't a complete disaster, like being left out in the rain. After all, that might be the date that really matters in the case of success in your relationship. Confidence. Before you leave for your date, make sure that you exude confidence. Believe that the date will go well, and believe that you look good, and believe that you are going to crush it. There is no guarantee on how the date may go, but it is important to know that you are the man, and that will definitely boost your confidence levels. If the vibe that you're giving off is confident, your date is more likely to feel confident talking to you, and the date becomes a lot more enjoyable from that point onwards. However, there is a big difference between confidence and being, how do I put it? Oh yeah, I know. Do not be the latter. No woman wants to deal with an Set the date at a reasonable time. So you don't want to give off the wrong impression by the time that you set your date. For example, if you set the time of the date too early, your date may be put off and think that you didn't prioritize them to make a whole evening of it. They may even be left wondering if you're trying to score 2 dates in one day, and their perception of you deteriorates before they've even met you. Not being able to match up your schedules may also be a problem. Be sure to ask the person you go on a date with whether they're willing to meet you at a certain time, or whether they're comfortable with maybe your time frame. Communication on schedules goes a really long way in determining the success of the date. So keep your eye on the time and plan it well. Know your date. When I say know your date, no, I don't mean Google them beforehand. That is never a good thing and may very well ruin your chances. Calling or texting before the date may actually come in handy, because when you finally meet the date, you will have more to talk about than kind of guessing new topics to talk about that may hit or may miss. The texting and calling, though, should be advised. It should be kept to a minimum so that you don't kind of rub out all your conversations of the date and maybe rub her up the wrong way to make them stand you up. If they're a risk of being overbearing, just text or call and let them know that you're excited for the date and maybe cannot wait to see them. This doesn't, however, work when it's a blind date where all the communication is set up by something else, and those settings won't really work with communication. 'Cause hey, you gotta love a surprise. Do not show up to the date leaving everything to chance. If you even have the smallest chance of doing something that can help your chances at the date, then do it. Yes, do it. Every date is more important than the last one, and how you ultimately present yourself is on you. Make the right choice, and hey, prepare for that date. Gents, that is all from me today. No luck with dates and unlucky with women? Well, don't worry, because I can help you improve in your dating life. If you want to work with me one-on-one, please click the contact us link that you can find in the description box below and fill in the form. It's super easy, and one of our customer service reps will be with you in less than 24 hours. Please also check out our services and ebooks at karmalifestyles.com, and of course, like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow us on all of our social media that you can find in the description box below. I, of course, have been Annabella Rose, and I hope I'll see you next time.